The Land of Smiles, German, Das Land der Lächelns, is a romantic operetta in 3 acts by Franz Lehár. The German-language libretto was by Ludwig Herzer and Fritz Löhner-Beda. The performance time is about 100 minutes. This was one of Lehár's later works, and has a bittersweet ending which the Viennese loved. The title refers to the supposed Chinese custom of smiling, whatever happens in life. The leading character, Prince Sou-Chong, has a song early in the show, Immer lächeln, always smiling, which describes this. The Tauberlied, lavishly produced. The show was built largely around the performance of the tenor Richard Tauber, a close friend of Lehár, for whom he customarily wrote a Tauberlied, a signature tune exploiting the exceptional qualities of his voice, in each of his later operettas. On this occasion it was "Die ist mein ganzes Herz", You Are My Heart's Delight, probably the most famous of all the Tauberlieder. Tauber also appeared in the show in London, singing many encores of his song. Performance history. The work was originally produced under the title Die gelbe Jacke, The Yellow Jacket. This was presented at the Theater an der Wien, Vienna, on 9 February 1923 with Hubert Marischka as Sou-Chong. It was not a great success, and Lehár later revised it under the new title of Das Land der Lächelns, which was first performed at the Metropole Theater, Berlin, on 10 October 1929. Tauber reprised his role in London, 1931 and 1932, South Africa, 1939, and New York, 1946, as well as in Vienna in 1930, again at the Theater an der Wien, and in 1938, at the Vienna State Opera and also in Prague. Tauber also sang it in London and on tour throughout Britain between 1940 and 1942. Sadler's Wells Opera produced it in London in the late 1950s. After the success of Lehár's The Merry Widow starring June Bronhill had rescued the company from bankruptcy, starring Charles Craig, Elizabeth Fretwell and Bronhill, the show did not attract the same audiences as The Merry Widow. However, Craig's singing on a recording is outstanding, with some top D-flat notes at the end of his big numbers. Roles. Synopsis. The operetta is set in Vienna and China in 1912. In Act 1 in Vienna, the heroine Countess Lisa marries a Chinese prince and returns with him to his homeland despite the warnings of her friends and family. In Act 2, in Peking, she finds that she is unable to come to terms with his culture, and especially that he must take other wives. He assures her that it is just a formality, but unhappiness is inevitable, and she is locked in the palace. Her love changes to hate. In Act 3, Prince Sou-Chong is left alone while his beloved Lisa returns to her homeland. His sister, Princess Mi, had also become attached to the Viennese official Gustav, and so the ending is doubly sad. But the prince respects the rule of his custom. Always smile. Film adaptations. The operetta was adapted into film several times. The Land of Smiles, 1930, directed by Max Reichmann and starring Richard Tauber. Hella Curti and Willy Stetner reprised their original stage roles of Me and Gustl, while Lisa was sung by Margot Suchy, replacing Vera Schwartz, who had sung in the original Berlin stage production. The Land of Smiles, 1952, directed by Hans Deppe and Eric Code and starring Martha Egger and Jan Kayapura. In 1961, Gerhard Redmann appeared in a television film where his singing voice was supplied by Fritz. Wunderlich. Another television version was filmed in 1974 with René Collot, Dagmar Koller, Heinz Erneck, directed by Arthur Maria Rabenalt. A version for Australian television aired in 1962. Recordings. 1930. Paul Dessau, Richard Tauber, Sou-Chong, Margaret Suchy, Lisa, Helicurti, Me, Willie Stetner, GUSTL, Georg John, Chang, Label, Cock 3 13732, CD, 1957, J. Acute Sus Echeverry, Grand Orchestra Hers René Alex, Tony Ponce, Sou-Chong, René Doria, Lisa, Henry Gouy, Gustave, Lucy Dolene, Me, Label, Philips CD 442241, highlights only. In French, 1961, Franz Marsalek, WDR Symphony Orchestra Cologne, Fritz Wunderlich, Sou-Chong, Antonia Farberg, Lisa, Louise Kramer, Me, Ernst Stankowski, GUSTL, André Paysang, Chang, Label, Gala GL 329, CD, April 1970, Yvonne Lienert, Orchestre de l'Association des Concerts Lamoureux, Bernard Sinclair, Sou-Chong, Bernadette Antoine, Lisa, Sylvia Paul, Me, Michel Denz, GUSTL, Gilbert Guimay, Chang, Label, EMI 74097, CD, in French, Le Pays du Sourire, 1982, Willy Boskowski, Munich Radio Symphony Orchestra, Siegfried Jerusalem, Sou-Chong, Helen Donath, Lisa, Bridget Linda, Me, Martin Finke, GUSTL, Klaus Herte, Chang, Label, EMI 66376, CD, 1996, Richard Bonange, English Chamber Orchestra, Nancy Gustafson, Lisa, Jerry Hadley, Sou-Chong, Naomi Atami, Me, Linton Atkinson, GUSTL, Label, Telarc CD 80419. In English, there are also extracts in Franz Lehár conducts Richard Tauber, 1929–1931, with 6 tracks performed by Richard Tauber, Sou-Chong, Vera Schwartz, Lisa, and the Berlin State Opera Orchestra. Pearl CD, Amadeus Almanac, 9 February 1923. Access 14 December 2008. Amadeus Almanac, 10 October 1929. Access 14 December 2008. Lamb, Andrew. Land des Lächelns, Das Bei in the New Grove Dictionary of Opera. Ed. Stanley Sadie. London, 1992. ISBN 0-333-73432-7. Operatus Discography. Access 17 May 2011. Das Land des Lächelns. Scores at the International Music Score Library Project. IMSLP. Immer lächeln, on YouTube. Richard Tauber. 1930. Immer lächeln, on YouTube. Fritz Wunderlich. 1961.